Okay, here we go with Aban Hawkins and the 1001 Spikes for the Wii U. This is all of Stage 5, so the 6 levels within it, along with all the locations of the Golden Skulls, so hope you enjoy it. Alright, kicking things off here with Stage 5-1. This one's called Outer Walls, and you have to hit those red orbs to reveal the platforms from the background. They only stay around for a few seconds, so like right there you have to be quick about jumping on top of the falling block to get the Golden Skull. And right here as well at the end, you have to jump right at the last second and go into the door without getting hit by the fireballs. So, tough level, but pretty fun and rewarding once you get through it. Alright, 5-2, my favorite name here, Booty Traps, a nod to the Goonies, and everyone's favorite, Data, not Data. Alright, so a lot of rolling boulders. Get past these darts, and down here you can either wait and be patient, or you can just jump in and make sure you time your jumps right so you don't get impaled by those spikes that come out of the moving platforms. Pretty diabolical. Get past those fire cannons, and then right up here is where you'll find your Golden Skull. And now you just have to time your run so that you get down there without getting crushed. I love all of the nods to Indiana Jones, especially Raiders of the Lost Ark in this game. Dr. Jones, he never did die in the movies, thank goodness, but you die a lot in this one. So yeah, and I almost did right there at the end. So that's 5-2. Now 5-3, I See You. This one adds a new gameplay mechanic with that gold statue you see down there at the bottom. Depending on which way you're facing will dictate which way it bounces. And of course, to make things a little more difficult, you have to be facing the opposite direction that you want the statue to go. So that will play tricks with your mind at first, and as you make your way through this level, it will continue to do so. And the timing is very specific. It took me a long time to get it right, and up here they kind of add injury to injury by having these dart traps here while you're trying to figure out which way to face and which way to go. And you just have to jump right here at the very last second to get your gold skull. So that's a pretty tough stage. And then the one that follows it, 5-4, which is Manuba Gel, I guess is how you say it. This one takes some practice too. Just some specific timing about these jumps and the platforms that break. Right here, you just have to get to the right of that second one, and there's your skull getting behind it. Thankfully, you can hit those with your knife to keep them away from you. That moving platform drops right as you touch it, so be careful there. And these look pretty intimidating, but once you understand their pattern, it's pretty easy. They just bounce twice to the left, twice to the right. The designers made their bounces offset a bit to make it look more complex than it is. But as long as you're pretty close to one as it's about to bounce towards you, not too hard. And they didn't have any falling platforms to make that section even more difficult, but maybe that comes later. Alright, stage 5-5. It's called Too Easy, and it is very easy. You can die by falling into the lava, but yeah, this one is basically a reward for getting through the 4 stages that preceded it, which I posted on Facebook earlier that I almost broke my controller on some of those stages. They're just really tough. So to get this stage and then the follow-up coming up here, 5-6, it's kind of a breath of fresh air. I appreciated them not just torturing me constantly, and they both have hidden skulls to find, so you're not just running to the end. And you can speedrun these if you want. But yeah, from this point forward, after you get your skull and get back to the main part, you just climb to the top, get your relic, which is that tiger-like mask up there, and then head to the exit, where the mouse is. And that ends Stage 5 and all of its levels. So yeah, we'll see what Stage 6 has in store. I'm sure it's going to be crazy. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it.